like Pop-Tarts.
Classics. You know, Mario Kart, Wii, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and Animal Crossing. They all have that little emblem that, little old Johnny wouldn't know about. It is called the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection little circle blue thingy. It's not called that. I call it that. I don't call it that. But anyways, you may notice that on a couple of these games. And if you didn't get to experience the service, well, let me tell you right now. It's so beautiful. Oh my god. The Nintendo Wi-Fi connection service was a service mostly known for being Nintendo's first entrance into online gaming. However, that doesn't necessarily count. Double Dash and snowboarding and air ride have LAN connection capabilities, but we don't talk about that. It also had its share of DS games, so that means you could play on the DS with a buddy from long distance. It's also what later evolved into the Nintendo Network ID for Wii U and I guess 3DS. Some games don't list it though. I don't know why. These have online. You know that already though. I'm pretty sure I will do a DS one because no one has WEP anymore. I'm talking about like DSi. But that's only when I get a not broken DS, because this is my childhood one. That is very, very broken. So I'll hopefully be able to do something like that again in the future. Maybe, possibly, perhaps. Cut the crap, let's go. You can see by this very poorly recorded screen, this is my Wii. I have Reconnect 24, haha, way to flex. Also component cables. As you can see here, I can do many more tutorials if you wish. But first, let's get on with the Wiimmfi. I don't know how to pronounce it. Now, as mentioned in many of my younger me videos, that are not very good, I'm not doing one of these. There's way too many homebrew channel things. However, there are very few Wiimmfi people, and I'll show you that later. They all only play Mario Kart. And I'm sick and tired of that game because I'm not very good at that one. Like half of them play Pearl, Diamond, and Pearl, and I also don't have that game. Now you may be wondering, where do I get such a wonderful service? Why? It's from the internet! Also, heads up, stay tuned because I'm going to talk about this game. I don't have Black Ops, but I will talk about this one. And you'll see that it's not Wiimmfi, but rather just straight up Wi-Fi compatible. Alright, so if it isn't painfully obvious, I'd recommend you have Homebrew by now. So yeah. I'll show you the statistics, and this is what I mean. Ooh, actually this time it's black and white. Unfortunately, I don't have a DSi as per mentioned, so yeah. Rayman Raving Rabbids is one of those off cases. Someone's always either playing Uno. No, you can mod the WiiWare files, but that's a little bit more advanced, and I'd recommend you do that on your own time if you have the competence, which I'm sure most of you do. I hope most of you do. God, the education system. But anyways, Brawl shows up every so often. Very few people, which makes me sad. Mario Kart Wii, an overabundance of people. I don't know why, it's just this game in particular, and Mario Kart DS is usually up there. It's always one DS game, one Wii game, and whatever else. It's always Pokemon and then something else. And you have your list of other games, as well as test games. There are games that are totally 100%. So I'd recommend just picking up whatever you see on the list. You can see the options, right? It's the show-based statistics, etc., etc. So it'll show you what games are being tested, what games are already, well, good, and what games don't work whatsoever. There are differences, and you might be upset to find that, maybe your game doesn't work. I'm a little on the peeve side that Guitar Hero is forever in its tested phase, and that there's somewhat issues, but it doesn't concern me because my dog ate my guitar, so I'm kind of good with that. She was a puppy, though, and I have everything but a Wii guitar. So yeah, we're here on the Wiimmfi thing. This one also Reconnect. I can teach you how to do that one later. It was nice to get the Wi-Fi and weather and news together. But yeah, you have their link to the site. Just straight up search Wiimmfi, and it's simple as that. It's somewhat a popular service, so I wouldn't expect it to be too hard for you to find. Now, there are obviously the disk applications. I'm not going to teach you how to use like USB loader, GX, etc. I'm going to straight up like physical. Let's get physical. So, yeah. Mr. Bean, 35,000 VR. This guy is legendary, known mainly to me for this, and then, you know, the whole online bring back. He has a nice little tutorial here, but, you know, if you don't understand words, like most of us, I'll gladly teach you. Now, like I said, go look for the download. See if I can find it. Get back to you. Alright, so, you can see down here, I don't know if you can see my cursor, but I'm pretty sure you can see my cursor. But, yes, there is a zip file on a Wii MMFI patcher. Now, it's not too crazy. If you know how to use Homebrew, just simply, you know, grab whatever's in the apps folder, stick it into your apps. Ooh, look at my files. And, you know, do that. Ooh, pictures. Alright, so just ignore this cluttered mess. To be honest, I don't remember what a majority of these do. CCTube here. But yes, for here you have your apps folder in the SD card. Now here's etc, but you'll see the patcher file here. You really don't have to touch anything. Just as long as you move the file into the correct place, it's basically as simple as putting a puzzle piece in the other puzzle piece. Not too crazy. Alright, now here the B-Slug file, as you saw on the SD card. It is stored, well, in the SD card. Just, well, keep it on the /, for example. C//, but, you know, that's the hard drive, not that one. E, in this case, because it's my SD card. Just keep that on the root. The README, I'm pretty sure you don't have to copy. But, you know, it's simple as opening this. This is a Windows thing, too. I don't know how it works on Mac, if it does at all. I'm sure it does. But, yeah, this is just for Windows, because I don't have a Mac. Well, I mean, I do, but it's from 1987, so... Or sorry, it's from 1989, so... Now, super simple. Go and grab your SD card after safely removing it, because I'm sure many of you don't wish to corrupt your card. And also, ooh, get a sneak peek at what I'm doing. And yeah, just pull it out. Just like that. And let's go to the Wii. And get your oh so beautiful SD card, stick it in there, and turn on your Nintendo Wii system. I don't think the model matters. You can have any model of Wii, and I'm pretty sure it'll work. From the first one to, you know, your deluxe black Wii, right before the Wii U came out. And, you know, just turn it on and go to Homebrew, and I'll show you what to do next. Oh yeah, now Wiimod Lite is what I was talking about earlier with, you know, patching, etc. That one is a little bit more tricky of a topic, and I figured it out at like 12 in the morning when I was just bored. Didn't work for me, for reasons, but you know, it actually did. It's just, it doesn't work on SD. It's very complicated, so let's just do this one. Now you see, it'll patch whatever disk is crammed in here. It's as simple as that. Just stick it in there. I don't have a disk. And obviously it said, does this disc even have online to play? No, this is Tamagotchi Partying On because this is what my brother was playing like not too long ago. Ecuador starts cleaning up after deal to end indigenous protests. What? Okay, so here's your second attempt. Look at my pink shorts. Now, you'll see, it'll just read the disc, it'll patch it on the spot. And as you can see, with me recording, starts up the game like any other thing, just patches the address it goes to. So yes, no more making fun of those online interactions because, you know, they're on again. Or at least I feel like I'm the only person that does that. Alright, time for the killer music. Oh, this game looks so beautiful. And you see, connecting to the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. You have to do this for every game. You don't just patch it once and it totally fixes everything. You have to start the game that way. Like, go to Homebrew and start the game from there. It's kind of like a second disc channel, per se, if you want to play online. If you don't want to play online, then start it the normal way. You don't have to use it. As you can see, with anyone, basic brawl, with friends, a brawl. Friend roster? Oh yeah, I have one friend, and it's just some person who added me. Their name is not human. I just don't know their username, so I just call them human. They're offline right now. And yes, very small lettering, so it's someone who exists. And there's my code. No, I'll put those in like the description or in the end of the video or something. You can disconnect from the server and close it like any other Wii game. It basically is nothing. It's so small and minuscule and I love it. Problem is, no one uses it. So, it's very disappointing. And you know, I've tried my best. I have my fair share of attempts at trying to get things online. PS2. But you know, I try to share it with the world. No one wants to know about it though. Sucks. But yeah, pretty much the game, don't load it from here, load it from Homebrew after you've installed all the software. And that's really it, just that one piece of software, nothing more. Now, I'm gonna delve deeper. All you need is if you buy a fresh Wii, a game with Wi-Fi connection, the Homebrew channel, and the BrainSlug Nintendo Wii MW3 connector. And that's pretty much it. You're good to go. If you want further explanations for anything else and ask for tutorials, I'll gladly do that. But now let's get on to the second part of the video. Alright, so I've been a COD fanboy since, well, World at War. And my sister used to play that on her Wii, but that is a Wi-Fi connection game, and I don't believe it works with the service 100%. So I was thinking to myself, before I knew how to do, you know, that stuff, there was one game, or a couple, that had this ability. Now, I'm gonna get to you on the issues with it. Modern Warfare 3 was a consistently updated Wii game, as far as Wii games are consistently updated. So, in order to play online, you would have to update it over and over again. As many of us know, the shop channel was shut down not too long ago. Yes, tears all around, but, you know, we have WODs and etc. And I bought a bunch of games before it shut down, so I'm good. But, what about the games with DLC or updates? Now, some games like Arkanoid and Bubble Bobble Deluxe, they had their DLC saved. However, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is a different story. When I first bought this game off of eBay, I was thinking, oh wow, I'll just turn on the game and start it, you know, no worries, but I forgot updates were a thing. I didn't think it was on the Wii. So, I buy the game, it comes in the mail. I play it, turn it on, it says, update required. Me forgetting that the service was shut down and that it's gonna grab from there. I thought it would grab from Activision servers. You start the game, you go to multiplayer, and you think, oh wow, what a great day. I'm gonna play this game, it's gonna be so cool because it's Call of Duty on the Wii. Unfortunately, my experience was somewhat different. I click online. There's an update required. Update. Beep. I hard reset the Wii, and then it goes to, or it doesn't go to it just goes to the home menu, and I open it up, open the game again. It says it's corrupted, the data. So if you have any past save data for anything or profiles, just erase it. Just erase all of it if you really want this. I had nothing previously, so I'm good. But the thing is, I go and enter that, and it says it's corrupted, so I'm like, what do I do? It's not working, the game's not working, so I'm confused for a little while. Then I go back, and I find out there's the update required, and it comes from the service. So there's this amazing person, which only has a video with 888 views and like 22 likes and 1 dislike. I'm gonna leave a link to their video in the description, and I'll probably show it off in the computer segment. But yes, thank you so much, person. I don't remember your username, terribly sorry, but yes. They provided a link, and it's so far the only link. They have Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 3. And I have both those files, so if it ever gets shut down, the links or whatever, they become dead, I'm sure I can set up like a Google Drive or something to give you guys those zip files. For now, I'll just leave a link to their video, because they deserve the attention, because I can't for the life of me find it anywhere. So yeah, you just go and set up that. I can find matches and everything, you know. Add me, please. Totally fine. I don't know if GoldenEye 007, whatever the name of that one was called, works. Black Ops is the same problem, but as I'll show you later, it works. It works. It really does, and it's great. Because, you know, these are somewhat annoying things. Outside servers are very hard to get back, especially for games if you really like them. Which Modern Warfare 3 was one of those that I really liked. So, let's move on to the computer section. Big shoutouts to LuaMan55 for providing this, because Mario Cube wasn't doing its job. Couldn't find WAD files anywhere, and you know, all of a sudden this guy comes out with this. He has the PAL files for if you're in PAL regions, and you know, the ones I used. So yeah, what I did was just, you know, download the NTSC ones. I don't remember which one exactly. Just recommend getting both, really. And you know, go into your SD card and sticking those in a WAD folder. Now these ones, I'm not going to teach you how to use or download WAD Manager. That's like something else as well. It's a lot of extra work. So this is for people who have WAD Manager, or not WAD Manager. What was it? Multi-mod Lite. So yeah, because apparently WAD Manager doesn't work. I don't know, I haven't tried it, but I do know that Multi-mod Manager does, or Multi-mod Lite, whatever it is, it does work. So yeah, just stick in a file. It should be called MW3. SM8E fixed. The fixed one is the one that works. That's just all I know. As long as it's labeled exactly like that, and it's 5.76 megabytes large, then you're golden. Just stick that in, install it on the WAD Manager, as I'll show you in a little bit, and yeah, you're good to go. Once again, merrily grab your SD card, stick it in your Wii, and hope for the best. That's what I did a lot, but you know, this is a tutorial, so it should work. First try. But yeah, stick it in, grab your favorite Wii controller. I'm a little broke, so I only have the basic. And yeah, stick it in, look at yourself on the TV, and head to Homebrew. Now note, I don't believe Multi-mod Manager works. If it does, then correct me, obviously, but for sake of it, I'll just use what I know works. I don't want to mislead people. So yes, just start up Wiimod Lite, wait, let it do its thing, and you know, WAD Manager. Click it, select your source. SD card, if you have it on USB, then I guess use it on that. I just used straight up Wii SD slot. Here's the WAD file. You can see from the SD card which one it is. So, you know, find the one that's labeled that size. And, you know, click install. I already have it installed, so I won't do it. But what you do is you just slap A. Okay, well, you just hit it. Okay, you just press A and, you know, let it do its thing. Install, go back to your system menu. And if all is well, recreate your profile, or create a new profile, if you will. And either restart everything. Now, this is not necessary if yours is already working, which, why would you be watching this for this long if yours is already working? And as you already saw before, it works. So, you know, there you go. Add me. And hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, see you whenever I feel like doing something again. Also, yeah. Happy Halloween. I doubt I'm gonna get a video on time for, you know, Halloween, so what the hell.